My girlfriend broke up with me because I sat in the wrong chair. Not metaphorically, literally the wrong chair. We'd been together for almost 2 years, and honestly, I thought things were solid. No huge fights, no cheating, no toxic drama. We had routines: Friday takeout, Sunday grocery runs, stupid arguments about which show to binge next. Normal couple stuff. But looking back, there was always something a little off about her apartment. Everything had rules. Shoes lined up perfectly by the door, coasters on every table, blankets folded like they were in a furniture catalog. And there was this one chair in her living room, a dark green armchair by the window. She never sat in it, but she also never let anyone else touch it. If friends came over and somebody casually tossed a jacket on it, she'd immediately move it. I thought it was just one of those weird little habits people have, so I never really questioned it. Then one Saturday, she asked me to help build IKEA shelves in her office. We spent like 4 hours sweating and arguing over confusing instructions written entirely in stick figures. By the end of it, my back was killing me. She went to take a shower while I cleaned up the cardboard. I walked into the living room exhausted, saw the green chair by the window, and just collapsed into it without thinking. Honestly, it was comfortable as hell. I leaned back, closed my eyes for maybe 30 seconds, and then I heard her scream my name from across the apartment. Not angry yelling, panicked yelling. I sat up fast as she ran into the room, staring at me like I'd lit the place on fire. "Why are you sitting there?" she asked. I laughed because I genuinely thought she was joking. Because my spine just fought a war with IKEA furniture? She didn't laugh. Her face went completely pale. She told me to get up immediately. I stood there confused while she started checking the cushions with her hands like she was looking for damage. I kept apologizing, saying I didn't know it was that serious, but she barely acknowledged me. The whole mood in the apartment changed instantly. She became cold, quiet, almost shaky. Yeah, it gets worse. That night, she barely spoke to me. The next morning, she asked if we could talk. I honestly expected some deep story about the chair belonging to a dead relative or something emotional like that. Instead, she sat me down at her kitchen table and said, "I don't think this relationship can continue." I literally laughed out loud because I thought there was no way she was serious. She was. She told me the chair represented personal respect, and that by sitting there without asking, I showed her I would eventually violate bigger boundaries too. I asked if she was seriously ending a 2-year relationship over a chair. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "It's not about the chair, it's about what the chair revealed about you." At that point, I genuinely thought I was in some hidden camera prank show. But here's the part that absolutely destroyed me. About a week later, one of her friends messaged me privately. Turns out the chair belonged to her ex-boyfriend who died 3 years earlier. Apparently, she kept the apartment almost exactly the same after he passed away. Same coffee mug in the cabinet, same hoodie hanging behind the bedroom door, same chair untouched by anyone else. Her friend told me she never fully moved on and that me sitting there forced her to realize she felt guilty dating someone new. Suddenly, the breakup had nothing to do with boundaries at all. I was basically competing with a ghost the entire relationship and never even knew it. Honestly, the chair wasn't the problem. I just accidentally sat in the spot she reserved for someone she couldn't let go of.